So it comes clear out here in the woods, in the forest, with the trees. The rhythm is like the way it's tried and true, tested in terms of a functional order, like the speed at which it naturally breathes out here. When my daughter was in 7th grade, I learned about a term called SPED. And there's all this like concern over people on the spectrum and stuff. And I have my own theories about SPED and how there's a lot of ignorance out there from the previous generation. They don't know what we're morphing into, and they may not be comfortable with it. I in particular know of an individual who has projected at me terms like narcissist, or she might even think I'm autistic or something, when really I think the group of us are getting uncomfortable pretending to be nice and giving people the benefit of the doubt. It's far more important to conserve your energy and vitality, and at the end of the day, you appreciate yourself so much more when you don't abandon yourself socially. You may have a really potent energy, and as a child you may have covered it up and dulled it down a little bit because it made the older, soggy in the middle section more comfortable, for them. They felt better when you slowed yourself down. And then now, though, is a time where a lot of people are waking up to the fact that if you do that, at the end of the day, you're exhausted because you can't keep up that fake personality so other people can be comfortable. I feel like we're prioritizing more, and that's confusing the generation that came before, because their generation, they were told to sit down and shut up, and their feelings just didn't matter, which is ironic to me because they expect you to honor their feelings while they are fake about honoring yours. It's very strange to me at the end of the day. So I believe most people are not autistic at all. I believe that most people do not have ADD. I believe we have people who have not been taught how to concentrate, and people who are weak in the mental realms of their willpower, and their ability to concentrate and focus. And they're told that there's all these disorders when really everything's in order if you make it in order, which is really hard to do. I'm getting the vibes of Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, the one where River Phoenix plays young Indy, and it's in the very beginning, and they go to this cave and he sees it. These people uncover this beautiful relic, and he wants to put it in a museum. That's not the point of this. The point is when he leaves and he's trying to get help, everyone's lost but him. And it can feel like that for you during these times when you're having your awakening, to have the courage to be different outside of the herd. And I hear an ice cream truck. Those always creep me out. So everyone's lost but him. And when you start to wake up, because the people around you were like forced into their personality. A lot of them have personality disorders because they'll abandon themselves and their own identity at the drop of a hat, just to, because of their nervous system. In that fight or flight, they abandon their own identity to make everyone else comfortable. When you stop doing that, it takes them a while to get used to you and the rhythm, your natural rhythm, the order that you are. You're in order. Everyone's lost but you. And you can't tell anyone this because they will start to throw out terms like narcissist and arrogance. And so it might make you get in your fight or flight, which could be called SPED. I believe most autistic people are just artists without a creative outlet. Most people just want to create stuff and they don't get to, because of many different reasons. The point is to stay busy. And it's so easy to stay busy doing stuff that really leads nowhere. And that creates dissatisfaction in the group. So it's our job, the ones that are willing to go to war with ourselves to earn peace with our practices. Lots of people who have woken up are they don't train for aesthetics. They train to handle life, or it's not even a training. It's a practice. It's a ritual. I almost want to say it's religious, but I know these things can get out of hand when people start making things religious. But for me, my fitness is like my religion. It's the only thing I've found so far that really leads somewhere that doesn't leave me feeling worthless. Like when you go to war games, Aries, Mars energy with yourself, and you have fun with sport, it's like you're going to war with yourself. And it's not to be a warrior, it's to be a good sport in life, especially as a parent. If you're really going to take parenting seriously, the ones who know are athletic, because it's even like Anthony Robbins. I know he like prepares for hours and hours before he goes just to talk to people, because he has to build up his energy just to be able to handle that sort of thing. And I feel like any person who's trying to be a good role model for their young ones, you don't want to let them down by not feeling like you have energy. So you have to build up your energy by your practice. Mine's my spiritual athletic practice. People might have projected towards you that there's something wrong with you, but it's only because they feel so uncomfortable around you, because you're not budging. Your identity is in order. You have an order about you. And if you're not holding that for them, it can make them feel uncomfortable. I know this one lady who shakes like a shitting dog every time I'm around her, and I'm starting to get offended by it because it's just ridiculous, because she's got to be in her 70s, and I love and value the elderly, and I'm kind of disappointed in her, because I know she has blamed me for how she feels, and I just would like to encourage everyone to use me and anyone else like me as a dumbbell. Like, don't take intense people or just steadfast people personally. Push up against it or lift it up. Like, use it as a dumbbell for your mind. Because that's where the world's going. We're not going to be kind like some 1950s dishwasher commercial or something. Like, that's not where we're going. I wouldn't want my daughter doing that, because they'll eat her alive. Yeah. So be strong, not defensive, but just like granite, solid. And you don't have to have a disorder. Become in order. Get yourself in order. Like, you would say all of this is wild, but it's actually all in order. Everything out here is in order and in harmony and in balance. It's perfect, actually. It's brilliant when you're able to see it with the right pair of eyes. Like, I wouldn't come in here and mow and weed eat. That's ridiculous to me. That's chaos. Cutting things down before they even get to just be what they are. Moment of silence. This place is awesome. It's rare that you can find a place where you feel safe, yet feel like you don't have to be around people. You need that, because the better quality you become, you have to protect it like a garden. So, critters don't try to get in there and eat your good stuff. Instead of sound bowls, this is like the best sound. confirmation. Okay, this is getting a little long.